So, last time, the party began exploring a bit inside Drake's Landing post whatever cataclysmic event happened here. Having already found Miles, they then kind of probed deeper into the city the next morning and stumbled across what seems like it might have been a group of slaves forced to sort of salvage what's possible from the local buildings that have been long since abandoned at this point. The slaves were directed by a single female individual who was promptly taken down by the party in the space of about 12 seconds. After following some other leads, kind of tracing her back to wherever her group may have been based and all that. The party eventually made their way to the essentially the local prison or the stockade, where a group of these apparent cultists have kind of converted the space to hold slaves, essentially. After attempting to kind of sneak in some deception and disguise and what have you, kind of went sideways, particularly when somebody in the party decided to attack one of the guards posted at the door. They were then sort of lectured at by
preemptive strike.
Yeah, self-defense of another, but preemptive self-defense of another.
Nah, you're on the right track.
You sound so evil when you laugh like that. I can hear you.
Dramatic echo.
Yeah. Oh
my gosh. So, after being lectured at for a bit, the group was sort of left in the stockade without any real indication of what might be going on in the now absence of the cultists. As Togar went to figure out what sort of enchantment he was, or what sort of enchantment somebody was getting a vibe of off of the door, he touched it and it kind of blew up with this dark energy, hurting people in the nearby area. And after kind of cowering behind some stuff and eventually prodding the door open with Mage Hand, Lilith just sort of said, "Fuck this, I'm going through the door." And that's kind of where we're picking things up.
Lilith, roll initiative for the door.
I can't. Roll 20 won't work.
Rip.
The door was actually a mimic. He walked into its stomach.
Oh my god.
Does that mean I would have technically throat punched the mimic from the inside with my mage hand? Because, I put it through the door and started slapping around, so I was, throat slapping it.
Is it his mouth? No one knows.
Mimics don't have stomachs, do they? They're just...
I wasn't saying it was its stomach.
They certainly have chests.
So, did Lilith die?
Shut up! No!
Lilith walked through the door.
Can I use Mage Hand to poke her on the other side of the door?
I suppose.
Does she blow up or melt or anything?
Oh my god.
Still seems like a Lilith.
Alright, I'm going through the door too.
Okay.
Bungdo would like to let everyone else go first.
Okay.
I'll go after Dogar, I guess.
I got enough health. I can eat another hit of that necrotic.
How much health do you have?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, did you heal after last time?
Nope. I'm slightly over half, though.
Your health should be accurate.
Yeah, it is. Are you missing health too, Trogdor, or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he got caught in the blast radius, I think.
Oh, it's just your steed's health is... Oh, okay. I was looking, I'm like, wait a second, he looks full health.
How come you didn't put the name of the steed on here?
I didn't think it had a name.
Yeah. We just found out like last session.
It was
Yeah.
like Norgoth or something.
Oh, yeah. They're the defender of the skies.
Yeah, the wingless
unf-
defender of the skies.
Yes.
He's really tall.
I guess I'll stand outside the door and just kind of look inside and wait for people to walk out.
Yeah, are the slaves walking out?
Yeah, having let everybody out, they're kind of hesitantly following behind you guys. They definitely don't want to be the first to go through that door. But as Lilith and subsequently the rest of you walk out, you see a familiar sight of the street out in front of the stockade. No one seemingly waiting in ambush or anything of that sort. The only things that appear different at all are you see what look like 5 coffins propped against the walls, the outside walls of the stockade.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to poke one.
Okay, it kind of creaks and crackles.
Doesn't blow
Sounds
up
like-
or anything, right?
A coffin crackles.
But it's old, kind of weathered wood.
I'll do detect magic on the coffins.
Okay.
I'm staying as far away from them as I can.
All right. You don't pick anything up.
While Lilith and I are over there, I'll say, "Hey Lilith, what was up with that guy in there, that cultist? You seem to like know him, or at least know of him."
I didn't know him, but he's from Orcus, so I hate him.
Oh,
I assume.
was he just a cultist?
I mean, he seemed pretty powerful.
Well, that he did, but he also seemed to be pretty fixated on you.
I don't know, he's an asshole.
That's a given. Most of these Orcus guys are assholes.
He was blinded by her beauty.
Oh. Was that in character?
Yes.
Lilith winks at Maya.
Would you two like a couple moments in that room over there? Gesture to
In
the
the
door.
coffin?
No, I gestured to the door we just came through. ERPing.
Oh, jeez.
My raven comes and perches on my shoulder, and I sigh with relief. I've been away from her for so long, I missed her.
So tell me more about these mind flayers.
Did you not see the mind flayers in there? Because you guys didn't seem very
No.
upset about it.
I saw a abnormal, or well, not abnormal, but a normal looking cultist in there.
Mm-mm. Well, 2 mind flares? There were 2 mind flares, and they left with the cultist. So I don't know if they were an illusion or if he transported them with him.
Do mind flayers generally work with evil cultists?
I don't think so.
No, because you're like our resident mind flayer person. I've never encountered one.
That's a lie. You have with me.
Oh, was it that guy that came out of the portal? Was that a mind flayer?
Didn't we see one in that cave?
I don't know.
We
We
knew
saw
one was there.
we saw a figure.
I think what he means is the guy who went into the portal. Yeah?
Not that guy. But there was a different one.
Well, I know when we went through the hole in the wall and saw the portal, we saw somebody in there, but I don't think we ever actually identified what that person was. Did we?
I think
No, we didn't.
I thought we saw a mind flayer in there.
Yeah, I thought we did too. Either that or I mean, those people were being controlled. Yeah, because we saw the victims of the mind flayers. I don't know if we actually saw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we've ever actually had personal contact with a mind flayer. It's always just been talked about, but...
Alright, fine. Well,
I cast light.
You cast light?
You're out in the light and you cast light.
Yep.
You get slightly brighter.
I go back into my big stolen cloak even more, and I hiss at you. Why?
Why what?
Why are you turning light on?
Why not?
Because I hate it! I cast darkness on whatever you're holding. Wait, no, I don't have any spell slots left.
I reach out and cast mending on Trogdor's head. To no effect.
Becca, did Eric tell you about my new fancy cloak? I stole it off the body of the person we utterly destroyed.
Oh, that's right. She wasn't here for that. I forgot.
What does Maya think of them just killing some random person they
Yeah.
Well, she was
I didn't help! I literally didn't.
She was an obvious cultist.
Yeah, I mean, for context, she was barking orders at the slavers that were scavenging stuff.
Well, and she threatened to feed them to the worms.
That too.
Yeah. So fuck her to the 9 depths of hell.
She was rude.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't get to question her.
Who questions her? Kill first, ask questions later.
Anyone have secret
One of
sight?
us needs the. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. One of us needs a spell that we can talk to dead people.
Oh, I wonder. Maybe our resident
It won't
priest?
be me.
Maybe
Nice.
we down. Can't get it yet.
Stop being a scrubby cleric and be a better cleric.
Well, tell
I'm
the
messing with you, you're good.
over god of this world to level me up again.
Oh, for Jesus.
Could just TPK you and we could all roll clerics.
I thought you were a paladin.
I multi-classed into cleric.
Oh, okay. I was like this the whole time. I've been wrong.
So what do we do from here? I mean, we're just kind of standing outside this jail cell.
Glowing.
He'll glow.
What? Who?
Trogdor was glowing.
Yeah.
He's the dragonborn version of a lightning bug.
Do we want to explore the inside of that fortress that we just left?
I think we did before we left.
Yeah, we kind of went through, freed everybody, and that was about it.
There was only one room?
It was a room that then led into a long, winding hallway lined with cells. And you let about half a dozen slaves out of the cells.
We could just, at least for now, lead the slaves back to the other slaves.
Should we burn this place down? Then they can't use it.
We could use it to trap the people returning.
I mean, there's plenty of other places they can use. So
Yeah. Cause there's still groups of people out, aren't there?
Groups. What do you mean groups?
Didn't we see? Wasn't Vinka not the only person looting stuff?
You did hear that there were at any given time up to like half a dozen people, kind of milling in and out of the stockade, with or without slaves.
So we could just like go in there and trap them.
Can we interrogate one or two of them this time?
I'll just grab one of the slaves that were in the cell and say, "So, who are you, and where do you come from, and what is going on that you know of?"
All right, so the person that you pull aside is looks to be a halfling, kind of older, male, kind of got the male pattern baldness thing going on, and he kind of looks up at you.
Does he look
Almost,
up? Because I'm pretty close to his height, I would think.
he still has to look up a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but as he kind of raises his eyes to meet your gaze, you can see that he's kind of out of it. He's probably not had a good few days or weeks or maybe even months, if he's managed to, live that long. But essentially, what he is able to convey to you through kind of stuttering, stammering, repeating of words is he came from a little no-name village to the southeast, and he just happened to be caught in town when the dead descended upon it. What else specifically were you asking him about?
I basically said, who are you, where are you from, and what do you, like, what have you seen? What do you think is going on, or what is happening?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he tells you his name is Trevor, but that's not important. He actually says that. And he says that he's seen a lot of people go away. Many of them taken off to the castle to the north that just seemed to sort of appear overnight once
What's
the...
the castle named?
I don't know, what's it named?
I don't have my notes.
It's Marwa Zamak. It's Maruzamak is what it is. There we go. Maruzamak.
That's pretty close. That's passable.
What was it?
Marutzamak.
I don't put inflections on things.
Sure. But yeah, he tells you that well, a lot of stuff you already know. He tells you about the waves of the dead that pour out of the mountainside come nightfall, and how they all seem to recede back in, or at least find some sort of shelter as soon as the sun rises. Let's see. That's really about all he knows, because his life since then has been mostly living on the run and subsequently getting captured and forced into scavenging.
I'll ask him, how long have you been here?
Well, he's been in the city since the first day of the dead walking the streets happened, but he's been locked up for, by his estimate, probably a month and a half.
And has he ever gone out scavenging with, like, has he ever been taken out scavenging with a group?
Yeah, he has.
What were they looking for?
Most of the time, it seemed as though they were either looking for things of monetary value, possibly even outside of the influence of whatever it is that they worship. Maybe they were just using their position of power to scrounge for personal gain. These cultists just directing people who they had this power of life and death over to basically go find them stuff that's worth money.
Okay. Can I, or like, while I'm talking to him, can I kind of Arcana check him to see if I can, or I guess, yeah, I'm gonna Arcana check him, see if he's under like any magical anything.
Okay.
Nope, not under anything. He's normal halfling.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems that way.
All right.
I mean, I do have detect magic on, so if there was anything wrong, I've been able to see it.
You don't pick up on anything.
Cool.
Divine sense. No, I'm just kidding.
So now that you're free, where are you off to, Trevor?
He says this is the first time he's been able to walk free in the daylight in quite some time, and he'll probably take his chances running for the closest gate.
I'll point him to the way we came in from and say that, at least as far as we know, it's pretty clear that way.
Okay.
We could ask him if he wants to join us, and then we'll help him get out afterwards.
Does he look like at all like an adventurer, or is he like male pattern baldness halfling version of a citizen?
More like the second one.
Gotcha.
So, anything else for Trevor before he just bolts for the nearest exit?
Nope.
The nearest exit. We're outside.
Exit of the city.
Yeah.
Not outside the city.
Maybe what?
Plot twist.
What? I didn't hear anything. Her mic's muted or something.
Maybe we are. Why aren't you sitting in my dining room?
Yeah.
I could. Nobody else.
That's not what matters. It's that you're not.
I honestly don't even know where you live.
Damn right you don't.
Let's keep it that way.
Okay.
All right. So, what's the plan? I know there's been talk about possibly staying behind and trapping cultists or other things.
Well, the way I'm seeing it, we got two options. We can storm the castle and probably die,
Yes.
or
I mean, yes, just dying.
I
not
mean,
storming the
we-
castle.
We could not storm the castle and probably die too.
well, or we could stick around here, try to capture one of these. Well, hopefully a little bit more sturdy slave drivers, and question them about what's going on.
Did we just take a long rest recently?
We
Like,
did.
not super recently, but it hasn't been long enough that you could take another one.
I was gonna say we
I got
did.
too mad at the cultists and used all my spells on him.
On a side note, I think
can
you
take
can
a
just do a
short
short
rest.
rest. Yeah. I'm okay with sitting in wait and laying a trap for another cultist coming in, but I think they would find something weird going on if they come back and there's no guards outside, there's no anything.
We can be guards.
I can be a guard for an hour, but I'd be a short guard.
As an aside, you can all now hear a faint scratching sound from the inside of each of these coffins that have been placed outside.
I forgot about the coffins.
It's like the middle of the day, isn't it?
It is.
I'm going to take a dagger and just stab the side of one of the coffins.
Like the side, so like not the lid of it, but the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're stabbing through solid wood?
Yep. I'm gonna stab like kind of down by their foot, ankle area, like leg area, basically like chest height for me. So I guess not ankle, like more like upper leg area.
Okay. Go ahead and let's call it a strength check to make it through the wood.
Okay. Oops, double rolled. 14.
Okay. You jam the blade in, and it definitely does make some headway through, but it's not far enough to be able to see inside the coffin itself.
Did the scratching stop, or did it get worse, or is it just continuing?
Just seems to be continuing.
Can I pop the lid?
I'm going to get the fuck away from the coffin if she's popping the lid.
I have divine sense.
I'm gonna get closer so I can attack whatever comes. Like 15 feet away.
Before she
Okay.
walks over, can I just yell out, or, say kind of loudly, "Hello, is anybody in there?"
I mean, you can.
Okay, I would like to.
I look at Togar like he's a bit daft.
I look at her and say, well, what if it's one of these jackasses that just ran away? I wouldn't put it past the cultists to shove a person in there.
I
I mean,
open the lid.
still looking at him like daft.
Did I get any response from the coffin?
You did not.
I open the lid.
I run away.
So both me and Trogdor are opening lids.
I'm picturing it as like you two having a conversation while like Maya's got her hand on the coffin lid, and Togar is like complaining and theorizing and everything, and Trogdor just kind of walks up and
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
Okay. So let me make a quick roll here.
Beholder pops out of the coffin, bites Trogdor's head off, and disappears back in the coffin.
End of campaign.
Yep.
Just like that. Okay, so Trogdor, and just go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So let's see here. So as you peel back the lid of this coffin, you see a vaguely familiar form of creature staring back at you, and it immediately lunges and takes a couple swings at you. So this basically undead humanoid with glowing yellow eyes that you can just barely make out as you're pulling the last little bit of shade from over the top of it. Makes 2 swinging claw attacks. That's a 24 and a 22 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. So let's see. First one is 11 points total. 4 slashing, 7 necrotic. And then the second one is 4 slashing, 5 necrotic. And I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, that's a go ahead. Well,
I'll allow it this time, but be careful about what you roll. Okay, so you are able to duck out of the way as the thing. The creature itself doesn't even seem to fling the worm at you. The worm just springs out of the coffin, and you can see after you duck out of the way, there is just this writhing mass of worms behind the thing in the coffin. Okay. So, I guess at this point we can have everybody else roll initiative. Let me pull up the tracker before we all go clicking stuff.
I'm clicking things.
You missed my same reaction as Phil.
Yep. So now are we good?
Bad elevator music.
Oh, son of a bitch. I had my thing selected and you switched scenes. And it deselected it. Oh, also, I can't hear you, Eric.
Sorry, I'm talking to somebody in the same room, so yeah.
Hey, so I didn't have it selected when I rolled. Can you set the initiative?
Here, you want me to just throw mine in and then you can...
Okay, if you didn't have it selected, select it and roll it again, because that's the only way I get tiebreaker in there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
oh,
Hey, what do you know? I got this pretty much the same thing.
I rolled a 4.
Well, she rolled a natural 19 before. But I think the same thing happened. He switched the scenes and then we rolled.
you can steal again.
That's what you get for throwing open a coffin.
Couldn't I be closer?
Yep.
Yeah, where's my
Not
steed?
here
Dude?
yet.
It's because push to talk. Yeah. I don't know. Where'd you leave your steed?
I was
think I left
on
with
it
the saves.
until I opened the box.
You said you were on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when we went in the place with the jail cells, I don't think. Or did I ever get off of it?
Well, you would
think
had
he
to get
said-
off it to open this coffin, I would think.
Well, yeah, for that, but prior.
Well, you couldn't
think
taken
he's-
it in the door.
Probably the big double door.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, I thought it was just a regular door with two guards on each, or a guard on each side.
Okay. Put it off the distance somewhere, at the edge of the map. Or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, it could still be like, very close. But yeah.
So, before he opened it, was I actually able to get away? Then?
Well,
Or
you
would
said
I-
15 feet, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get away from him.
Yeah,
Seems
so you're 15 feet from the coffin.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was cool. That was fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, then I guess this thing is going to get to attack again.
Burst into flames because it's daylight.
Nope.
Wait, speaking of which, how long has it been since I cast light?
You just cast it.
Yeah, it hasn't been super long.
Probably 30 seconds.
Concentration saves.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saved. Okay. So, it's just going to keep going. Alright, so then that is an 18 to hit
Nope.
and a crit.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Alright, so then that comes out to a total of 10 slashing and 17 necrotic.
Oh.
And I need a dex save.
Oh, Jesus. How are you so low?
I've
Because he
been hit
took
3 times.
20-something necrotic damage from the door.
Right.
It was 37, thank you. And plus 3 to... Okay, I don't think 6 is going to work.
So, in addition to that, as you're like reeling from all the damage you've taken, a worm springs out and lands right in one of your fresh wounds.
Ow.
You did
All
this
right.
to yourself.
So, Trogdor, what are you doing?
I would like to remove the worm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Nope.
Oh no.
Your big bulky armor is getting in the way, and it's like trying to perform some sort of fine motor movement with mittens on. You just can't quite grasp the thing, and it's digging deeper and deeper by the second. That was your action. You still have a bonus action.
I don't know what to do. I guess I'll cast that.
Okay.
At least give me some more defense towards the zombie.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
All right. At this point, you hear now a louder scratching and a few knocking sounds emanating from a few of the other coffins that are scattered around. Bungdo, what are you doing?
Well, I have some healing spells that might come in useful right now, so we're going to use those.
To heal me, right?
Yes, precisely. I'm gonna move up here, and then cure wounds on him.
Oh.
And I can healing word with as a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do. How much health are you missing?
All.
45.
Okay, I'm gonna save my other level 4 spell slot for blight.
It's fine.
But that should help for now.
Crap.
That's it.
Alrighty then. Togar, what are you doing?
Where did the worm land that flew behind Trogdor?
Oh, the one that missed him?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably wriggling around on the ground somewhere between Bungdo and Trogdor.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, Bungdo, watch out for that worm, and I'll point towards it, and then I'm going to. Is this just a pile of shit up here, or what? Or like what is that?
Like barrels, crates,
All right.
boxes. Yeah,
Is it imposing rough terrain if I want to climb on top of it?
probably.
So
Are there
one,
3 coffins?
3.
There are 3 on this map. Yes.
So I can do what, 1 step onto this if I went from here. So it's 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can do 1 step on there.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna bonus action and dash up to the top,
Okay.
which is just like I'm just gonna put myself here, but I'm at the top. And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna say, "Damn it, Trogdor, stop doing this kind of shit!" And I'm gonna take aim and shoot at this zombie.
Okay.
Nope.
You try. You take a nice chunk out of the wall of the stockade behind it.
Cool. And I'm just gonna kind of look down and go, "Wow, it's the first time I've missed with this thing." That'll end my turn.
And for about as long as it took us to finish your turn there, that's just been reverberating throughout the streets.
Yep.
Okay. Maya, what are you doing?
So, how strong do these things look? I faced them before, I'm facing them again.
pretty strong.
But not like super duper strong.
They're certainly stronger than average. I mean, as things go, most adventurers start out weaker than these things.
I am going to go over here. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am going to... There's knocking and rattling happening on this one.
Or is that a bench?
The opportunity attack, though.
That's okay. Oh, where's the third coffin then?
There's one on one side, one on the other side of the building.
Oh, this is one?
Yes, and there's
Oh.
one on the opposite
Also
side.
thought those were the coffins.
Okay, I'm gonna move one here then. Is it on its side? Like up? Mm-hmm. Can I knock it flat without popping the lid and get the anvil out of the bag of holding and set it on top of it?
What?
Sorry. I think she could. Go ahead and make a strength check, just for, seeing if you can do it and stuff.
From over on the pile you hear, "My best anvil!"
Sorry, that's an 18. I accidentally had disadvantage.
That's all right. Yeah, and that's plenty. So there's just a scraping of wood on stone, and boom, thing thumps down to the ground. And you pull out the anvil?
Yep, it's a 75-pound anvil, and I place it where its head goes.
Okay.
Trying not to break the coffin. Just
Duly noted.
like kind of like in the waist spot. That's where its waist would be.
Where? Oh.
It is now anvil-fied. That's a big fucking anvil.
You said waist, I thought it pooped in there.
I mean, it probably did.
It's a zombie. Do zombies poop?
I mean, as humans, they did. So I don't know.
Oh.
I am assuming it was a human at one time.
But they don't have blood anymore. They're just
But
do
did they remove the human and then make it a zombie and then put it back in the coffin?
I guess that's just what I assumed.
Well, but usually they clean you up after you die and go into a coffin.
They don't take your poop out of your body.
No, that.
I mean,
your
it
body does that
depends.
for
Like
you.
the Egyptians did.
Ew! Why?
It was part of their mummification process.
Didn't they also liquefy some of their organs?
Brains.
Yeah,
That's what
They
it was.
they liquefied
In
their
my mouth.
organs and drained. I think they drained them or something. Like they pulled the brain out through the nose and stuff like that.
Yep.
Anyway.
Zombies?
And that was your Egyptian education for the day, folks.
I'm assuming that would take my action.
Yeah. Well, honestly, probably between pushing the thing over and then placing the anvil, that's probably about all you get. Because really, the pushing it over probably should have been an action, but I'll give it to you for a bonus action. Okay.
I have hopefully decommissioned one zombie from the top.
I guess we'll see.
I should talk with the button.
Yeah, you should talk with the button. I'm just talking to myself over here.
I said I'm decommissioned a zombie all by myself, hopefully. I'm okay with that.
We are good at the games. Anyway. Okay, so no more movement from Maya either?
Nope.
Okay. So, Lilith, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna put bonfire under that third coffin.
Thank
And
you.
I will argue that there's nowhere for them to go for their dex save.
It's a wood coffin that you're putting a bonfire
So I
under.
feel like they should just fail.
I'm just picturing the zombie in a coffin doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme, like, the splits.
I'm more imagining like you see the coffin start hopping out of the bonfire.
I'll go ahead and say that it probably fails its dex save on this
Okay.
one.
Let me check.
Good strength save.
It doesn't work online.
Here's a question for you, just on the side. Was the coffin door like nailed shut, or was it just shut?
Well, it was shut firmly enough that these things couldn't just like push the doors open.
Okay,
and
that
go
was
after you.
that was all I was wondering.
Yeah.
If it was nailed shut, Trogdor is really freaking strong.
He is.
I mean, he is. So
He's essentially a tank.
4 damage for the bonfire.
okay.
And the zombie is now on fire.
Togar has to make a larger version of that hand cannon and mount it on Trogdor's shoulder.
I'm gonna mount it on his head. He doesn't use it anyway.
I will not do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, really potentially smart idea.
So, second one, mark something down. And then just like stroke my chin, say,
4
interesting.
damage. Did I tell you 4 damage?
Yeah, that's what I just marked down.
Okay.
All right. So then, a couple more knocks on the other coffins. All right. So the one. Okay, so there are 2 that are technically off map right now. One just out of sight beyond both the bonfire coffin and the anvil coffin. Both of those burst open, and sort of stumbling to the ground out of both of them are more of these undead creatures. They do actually stumble to the point where they fall prone, and so they don't have quite the opportunity to get up to an attack, but they are closing pretty quickly now. Let me pull those out.
I'm sorry, I only have 1 anvil.
Gosh, why?
You can look in the treasury.
I cannot look in the treasury. I don't think so.
Really?
She might not have permissions because she's newer, and I might not have thought of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's also because my computer hates me. Oh, I can look in it.
Never mind. I'm
I
on top
could
of shit.
put a bunch of star fruit on it.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, we have a water barrel. That's 88 pounds.
How does
Yeah.
a water barrel fit into a bag?
Don't
Carefully.
ask.
Very carefully.
We.
Anyway.
Why do you have alchemist supplies?
All right. So the one
that's mine. Proficient in alchemy, and I
Yeah.
just
But you're a monk. What do you need alchemy stuff for?
Make poisons because she's an evil monk.
I made a forget potion to make a guard forget what happened. I make health potions.
All right. So
You ruined a card.
Trogdor, the creature in front of you swipes twice again with its claws. First one is another crit
Oh, Jesus.
for 12 points of slashing and 20 points of necrotic.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
The second attack is a 20 to hit.
I miss it.
Right.
You need to make a save, I think.
You do need to make a save now for that, which let's see. So, yeah, no, you're good.
That's for my concentration.
Right.
8.
And so another worm lands on you and starts trying to burrow in. The other one, by the way, is nearly all the way beneath your scales. The other coffins, the ones that are on top of the bonfire or or under an anvil, are still rattling around but not open yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he takes damage if he ends his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
If the zombie ends its turn in the
7.
bonfire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And then that'll do it for their turns. But worth noting now that the worm is entirely under Trogdor's scales.
Ugh. Where at?
I'd say probably like in the crease between your helmet and your chest piece. So kind of around
Ugh.
your neck, sternum. Yeah. What you doing, Trogdor?
Ain't nobody got time for that. I just cast it on myself.
Okay. And fair enough. Let me look at one thing. By the way, Bungdo, what spell did you use to
Heal him?
like when you guys had your worm issues? What spell did you pull out?
Um,
I thought it was Lesser Restoration, too.
it might have been.
I thought it was Lesser Restoration.
I'll scroll up and see if I can find it. Eh?
It's all good. We don't need to go through all that.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it was Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
I'm curious, is it considered a disease?
You don't know.
Well, I need to know, because I'm immune to disease.
It is dispelled by things that eliminate disease, but it is not in and of itself a disease.
Okay.
So, okay. It would seem that the things sort of wither and fall away, and you can feel the one that's inside you just sort of dissipate. Anything else?
Bonus action. Oh, yes, is it first level? On
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
Save me again.
Nope. You did this to yourself.
That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Okay. What you doing, Bungdo?
Does he still have a worm in him?
No, I just got rid of it.
Correct.
End my turn.
Okay. Togar.
It's like playing ping pong ball with a life bar.
And seeing this guy coming, I'm gonna say, Maya, watch out. And I'm going to, I guess, try to I'm gonna throw a dagger at that guy.
Okay.
Or, sorry, my hand axe, not the dagger.
Okay. All right, and that hits.
Alright. And being that he is distracted, he gets that, too. And then my bonus action, I am going to reload my thunder cannon.
All right.
And I'm actually going to hop down and essentially get right about there, I think it was. Yeah. And then that will end my turn.
Okay. Maya.
Did Lesser Restoration work?
Yes.
Okay.
talking about tea, so we missed.
Okay, then I am go. How injured does this guy?
Taken a bit of damage, but still pretty strong.
Okay, I am going to and just attack him.
Okay. You try.
I decide that's not working, so I'm gonna try and punch him.
All right. That works.
And I am going to do this. That. Sorry. Apparently.
Flurry of bros.
Oh,
causing what?
I see.
Multiple.
Gotcha. So to clarify, quarterstaff and 1 unarmed strike, and then patient defense.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Wasting all those good rolls.
Yep.
And she quit. Oh,
Rage quit.
yep.
All right, Lilith.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that guy right there. His health doesn't look very low. I don't like that.
Those aren't their house. That's ours.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
The joke is she knows. she wants
I
me
just
to
rolled my
die.
damage.
She's Eldritch Blasting Trogdor.
14, 23. Okay, so 7 damage and 10 damage.
What?
The one, yeah, that one.
That one. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool.
You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right, that one's starting to look pretty rough. That's it for Lilith, though?
Yeah.
So, the creatures, again. First, the other two are going to try and break out somehow. Which they don't. Then the two that are kind of stumbling around the corner are going to do that.
And they have pack tactics.
Let's see if we can kill Becca while she's away from the table.
Okay.
Let's see.
It is with disadvantage.
She does get hit once.
Damn.
He's killing you.
You got hit.
Rip. Rip, Maya.
Just barely. But yes.
You take
Oh,
1
no.
damage.
Sorry, it won't.
It reaches out and tickles Maya, and she takes 1 damage.
12 total points.
That's a hard tickle.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard tickle. Then the one on the other side is going to come around. And attack Bungdo. And I need a dex save from Maya when you get back. And also from Bungdo now.
Oh. Okay.
15.
Okay, so you both make your dex saves. Bungdo's AC is what?
12.
Okay, so you get hit twice.
What?
17 for the first one, and 14 for the second one. So that's a total of 31.
17 and 31 total.
Yep. And then the one in front of Trogdor is going to keep attacking him.
Uh-oh.
That is an 18
Nope.
and a 21
Nope.
because of your shield, right? Your
Yeah, spell.
shield of faith or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Deck save.
Deck save. Yep.
That's where you're gonna get fucked.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
That's 3 threes in a row.
All right. So another worm. It's like there's just this flood of worms now, just springing out like popcorn from the coffin. And yeah, another one lands and latches onto you. Okay. Trogdor, what are you doing?
Is the one still in the coffin?
Yes.
9 damage.
Is the coffin like immolated yet?
It's certainly showing some wear, but apparently not enough for this thing to be able to break out of it yet.
What a wuss.
Right. These things have worms crawling in and out of them like the other zombies, right?
Yes.
I want to try something.
Okay.
Here's it for us. It doesn't say it doesn't work on undead, so I want to try and cure the one next to Bungdo.
I literally just messaged Bungdo and asked him the same thing.
I was going to do it last turn, but I was getting wrecked.
Okay. Let's have a look here.
Spoiler alert, we killed a bunch of civilians we could have saved.
Does a cast last restoration, then I'll go back to normal.
You just watch as one worm disappears.
All right. So you see this thing that does have worms just threading themselves in and out of it. As you cast the spell, the worms all disappear, but the thing still stands there, kind of snarling at you.
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action, and I'll try and heal Bungdo a little bit.
Okay.
I don't have enough second level spells left.
That's all good.
There's 9. I'll give you a max.
Cool. And is that it for Trogdor?
Yeah.
Okay, Bungdo.
I think I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
I have 3 level 3 spell slots, right? Yeah.
Not bad.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Togar.
Is the roof of the building flat, and how tall is it?
It is somewhat flat. There's a slight grade to it, but not so much that it would be hard to traverse. But it is probably, let's say, about 20 feet up.
All right. Well, I'm going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna reach out behind me as I run by, and I'm gonna stab the shithead that's attacking Bungdo with my hand axe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him some of this. And then you just see Togar disappear in a cloud of mist, and I appear on the roof.
All right.
So
Okay.
and that ends my turn.
Cool. Maya.
By the way, that was Misty Step from me.
No, I'm all too familiar with it. Seeing
me do it again.
a misty cloud going away multiple times into the distance, like hope fading.
Yeah, I'm just getting a better vantage point in a place where I won't get attacked.
No. Yeah, still not looking too great, but
Push to talk for the win.
nope.
Becca.
Is she not talking?
She was not.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
I
go.
got my button switched. Okay. Attack. Punching it.
Punching it. You punch it.
Woo! Punch it again.
You punch it. It's still up.
How bad does it look now? Like when I started, or like when we as a group started? I'm gonna punch it again.
Yeah, you are.
You punch it again. And it's still up, but it's really not looking good.
I think I can punch it again.
Yes, you do.
You punch it again, and it is down.
We just watched Maya just deck it. It's standing. Deck it again. Still standing. Tries the other hand. Still standing. Ugh! Just punches it.
Speed bagging it.
Yeah.
This is the pain scale that we use my other. I think we should judge it by this.
The pain scale.
It's amazing because I always used to turn into a bear, so when we got to 9, I was very happy because everyone was like, "Yay! It actually was mauled by a bear."
All right, and I assume that's it for Maya?
Huh?
Take the worm out of my neck.
Nope. That's your own problem.
Okay, and because she wasn't pushing to talk, she said, "That's it for Maya."
Yes, that is it for me. It won't let me switch tabs when I'm pressing a button.
Why do you need to switch tabs so often?
Yeah.
Well, when you post something in Discord, and I need to look at the treasury, and I need to look on Roll20 and my character sheet,
Sounds
I
like
can't fit 4 tabs at once on my screen.
Lilith.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to the one that's right next to Bangdo.
Okay.
Ooh! 20 and that one.
Well, the 20 hits.
Do we do anything for?
Not unless it's like a drastic situation, like, you know, when you roll 2 ones in a row and then you drop a balcony on one of your friends.
Drop a ooh.
I did that
You
on the
drop
campaign.
a balcony, or you drop from a.
No, you drop a balcony.
Yep. That is
Okay.
legit a thing.
I knocked the support beams out from underneath it with Eldritch Blast.
Yep, same spell.
That was 5 damage to it.
Alright. And that's it. Oh, the dudes disappeared because I had the one that, yeah, anyway. Dudes are next. Yeah, because that one's gone. Maya's gonna get attacked again.
And a dex save.
That is a 10.
Nope.
And a 22.
Maybe.
Okay, 13 points total.
And that.
And that, which you're fine on. Let's see. The other ones are really struggling getting out of their coffins.
Yep.
So that just leaves us the one by Bungo.
Does Bungo need a dex
Please
save?
help!
Alright, and Bungo, that is a 19 to hit.
Okay, how much damage?
15 total.
That's not bad.
And then a 13 to hit.
It still hits.
Oh. Okay. That's 21 total.
He is Bungdo the Druid, not Bungdo the Tank.
Close enough.
I suppose.
You're like
And then,
so
of
dead.
course, a dex save.
Wait, Trogdor
standard.
cured the worms. There should be no worms.
Oh, that's correct. That is the one that doesn't have worms. So,
Yes.
no dex save.
Yay!
I did something right for once.
For once.
There you go.
In the name of science.
Bungdo looks over to you, and he just has a quivering eye with a tear of joy.
And that's it for the creatures. So, Trogdor, what you doing?
Is there one still in the coffin?
2.
Yes.
There are 2 of them.
I'm gonna
8
take
damage.
one for the team and
Okay.
ignore.
For
Sorry,
the
I was
one on the
Bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This other one is just going to die to the bonfire exclusively.
This is the best use of great bond.
I'm gonna take one for the team. Ignore the worm been in my neck past round, and I'm gonna try and save Bungdo.
Of
Okay.
course you are.
Going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. Oh, what the hell? And then
What?
A 12, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
That still hits.
alright, and then 6 plus 6.
Okay.
And
That was a big hit, but it is still up.
okay. I want to use another spell with that.
Mm-hmm.
Going through all your spells when you're the only one who can heal. Other than Bungdo.
Is it dead yet?
Let's see. Let's total that up. 24,
31.
25, 31. Somehow, almost as if, theoretically, there were units of one's well-being, as if it had just one left. It still stands there.
Oh no!
It has been mauled by a bear. Or ninjas.
That's in my turn, and that's 2 rounds this worm has been in my neck.
You
I
are now
thought I
dead.
got rid of the worm through lesser restoration.
Yeah,
There
but
was
then you got
another
another one that same
Oh.
round.
Well, oh wait, let's see. Because
You cut out.
yeah, I'm thinking.
I mean, couldn't
'Cause
it?
the two that were you had two at the same time, right?
Yeah, and then I cured those, and then another one got on me after I cured it.
Yeah, at that point it's been one round though, not two, which is a big difference. It's been one full round, so it is under your skin, but
Okay.
you haven't felt any effects yet.
Keyword is yet.
All right, Bungdo, what you doing?
Hey, lad.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let me check one thing.
Advantage.
It takes bonus damage.
They are especially susceptible to fire.
So here's the thing. That is a ranged spell attack.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Woo!
Still enough.
Okay. It takes the 13, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But that doesn't matter because I only had one.
Yeah. I was
I
going to
know.
say that was a way
It
overkill.
matters to Bungo.
Okay.
You just see his whole body turn to ash.
Bungo just wants to
Yeah.
know how dead this guy is.
It,
Is
it
he
reminds you very much of your first kill in this campaign, where you blew a hole in that guy's chest in the middle of a bar for reasons.
Yep.
Since I killed it, can we just say that happened again?
In
Sure.
self-defense of another.
Except it was himself this time.
Yeah, it was
It all comes
self-defense
full
of
circle.
Himself. Not himself. Himself.
Indeed. Anything else for Mungdo?
That's good.
Togar.
You said the worm is it in Trogdor's skin?
Yeah, it has entirely disappeared under the surface of his skin.
Okay, well there was my thought. I was going to use my mage hand to try to pull it out because it's been less than a minute and I haven't dismissed it. So my mage hand is floating like probably somewhere around in here.
Yeah, because you were poking at stuff.
Yeah.
That's gross.
So I'm just going to turn the mage hand towards this guy, and as a bonus action, flip him off. Take one step on the roof towards the edge, and then just throw a dagger or throw my hand axe at it.
Okay. All right, and you hit. And yeah.
I'll add a little bit of this guy there.
All right.
And that'll end my turn because I don't really have anything to do with the bonus action, and I just kind of.
Other than flip him off.
Well, technically that should have been an action, but just for flavor, I'm just. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right. Cool. Maya.
I need you to tell me how many of these things I can do in one turn, because I want to do all of them.
Do them all.
You
Okay.
can do all of them.
Yep.
I want to move here, take my dagger, do a small incision in Trogdor, pull out the worm, go into the bag of holding, grab out the 2 healing potions, and pass one to Trogdor, one to Bugdo.
That's like 3 actions.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
How much of that can I do?
I know a bag of holding's an action.
Yeah. I'll resolve it the way I resolved it before. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
Nat 20. Not nat 20.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
I would say.
It's actually a 17 with Trogdor's thing.
No, it's only for saves.
Oh, as it saves? Oh,
Hmm.
that was everything.
I don't know that that's enough to both make the incision and try to pluck the thing out, because really those should both be actions.
I'll be fine.
Except you won't.
Except I
Can
will.
I ask Trogdor if he wants me to take out the worm?
Yes, that's a free action.
Can he respond right now? We'll have to wait.
I'd allow it.
Trogdor, do you want me to take out that worm?
No, I like it.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay, so then I will. Can I go into the bag of holding and grab the healing potions and pass them out?
You can grab one healing potion.
I can't grab them both? Can't I think about healing potions and have both of them show up?
I guess
They're
one
right
at a
next to each
time.
other.
Healing
just-
potions is not an item. I'm sorry.
Jesus, both.
What if I tied them together?
Did you tie them together?
I had done that.
Did you tie them together? That's a very good question.
For future reference, if I tie them together and I think of healing potion, do both of them come up?
Probably not.
Ah. Well, can I think of healing potion, get it, and pass it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
Hmm.
Give it to Bungo, I'll be fine.
Okay, yeah. And then I still have a bonus action?
No.
Bonus action to hand.
You have a
Yeah.
movement.
You do have a movement.
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I think I will just attack this one.
Okay.
With movement? Oh, key point.
What?
Yeah. How does that work?
What?
What are you using to attack? You used an action and a bonus action.
No, I haven't. What did I use them for?
The action was to pull it out of the bag, and the bonus
I
action
didn't
is-
do that.
Oh.
I asked if I could do that. I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, you had me completely fooled. I
Okay.
thought you had done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too. So anyway.
I changed my mind. Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
To help
I
my
like that you
friends or
stepped-
punch it in the face.
And
I like that
attack
you
it again.
stepped away to attack it.
I stepped towards Bungdo.
And then you were like, he's fine.
I just
Upon
wanted to
closer
inspect
inspection.
him. Yeah, exactly.
She would like to use her movement to punch it in the face.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, those both hit.
And then patient defense.
You're so patient.
I am
You're the
really.
most patient person I know.
I'm just waiting for this thing to die.
Patiently.
All right. Lilith.
Alright. There's only the one that we can.
Yeah. So there's the one you can see. There's the one that's still in the coffin on the bonfire, and then there's the one that's like thumping away under the anvil, still in his box.
Okay, 26 and 11.
Hit and hit.
Oh, 11 hits. Okay. 6 and. Okay, 11 total damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, and that brings us back to the creatures. Okay, so the one under the anvil is still just like banging away at it, but you hear from around the corner the crash of wood splintering as you think the one that had the bonfire lit under it might have broken out.
Well, I'm gonna say one action was worth hurting it like 4 turns.
Pretty solid. All right, so then the other one, the only one that's currently visible right now, is going to just retaliate against Maya. And that is with disadvantage, correct?
Affirmative.
So that's a 7.
Negative.
How about a big 9?
Closer, but still no cigar.
Okay, and deck save.
For what?
That
There-
one has worms.
Worm.
Did the one actually crawl out of the coffin? Or did it just break through? Did it use its action to break through?
It broke through the coffin. The bonfire coffin.
25.
Well,
What?
alright.
Eric, you're muted, I think.
No.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to somebody at my kitchen table, so I tend to do that. I'm more animated.
Does this look like a kitchen to you?
Oh, shut up.
There's food in it.
It's true. Anyway,
Did you eat all of yours? Because I ate all of mine.
I didn't eat all mine yet.
I didn't get anything.
Yet.
Do you have a rule that you have to finish the pizza?
No, if the pizza's gone, then there's no food at the table.
There are crumbs,
That,
but there's still pizza anyway.
Lick them
there's
up.
still pizza.
I
Anyway.
demand of it.
Yeah, so cool deck save and stuff.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for those guys. So, what you doing?
I am casting Lay on Hands with 5 points to cure myself of a disease.
And yeah, you feel the worm just disappear.
You just see Togar look down and say, "Show off."
Let's see. Getting low on spell slots. I will cast Healing Word on Maya.
There you go. Maya, you get 7 HP back.
Suddenly, Maya has a lovely rosy cheeks as she feels revitalized.
Revitalized, huh?
Not
Not
that you
for
can tell
long.
very well because she's black. So
Yep.
7 whole hit points. What's your max?
55. It's a decent chunk. It's like an eighth of it.
You say like it's an eighth, and that makes it sound like not a lot. So
It is when you only have 55.
well, I have 62, so I can't relate.
Just
Anyway.
This was Maya.
What did you
just
put in
her
the pizza?
sticking her pinky at me.
I'm drinking tea from her fancy teacups, and it's fancy.
Right.
So is that it for Trogdor?
Use my movement to go over.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
Bungdo.
Produce flame.
Alright, and you hit. And this thing is looking pretty rough at this point.
Cantrip can be. Cantrip is just action, right?
It should actually say whether it's an action or a bonus action if you read further.
Produce flame, I'm pretty sure, is an action.
I believe that's correct.
Alright. I'm gonna use another Cure Wounds on myself.
I think Cure Wounds is Cure Wounds an action and Healing
Yeah,
Word
I
is a
think
bonus
Cure
action?
Wounds...
Sorry. Healing Word.
Okay.
Okay.
You cast Cure Wounds.
He's working on it. There you go. On yourself, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. That's it?
Yep.
Togar.
Alright, seeing that they've got this handled, I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see what's going on over here.
Alright.
So, what do I see? I see zombies.
You see that?
Alright. Can I bonus action to, like, hide and then, like, jump down and try to stab it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action try to, like, hide from it.
Okay.
And actually, I guess instead of jumping down and stabbing it, because that's not smart for me, I'm just going to throw something at it. I'm going to throw my hand axe at it.
Okay.
I'm going to whiff.
You would think so. But no, you actually hit.
I hit.
You
Does
hit.
it notice me?
Isn't it prone? Does he get advantage?
It would have fallen and then righted itself. If he was prone, it would be disadvantage for him. So you might want
Yes.
Okay.
No, I knew that. That's
Oh,
why
he
I
righted
was...
himself. Okay.
Yeah. So, do I get sneak attack with that?
You hit first, so yeah.
Okay. Alright. And I'm
Unless
just
it's,
gonna... I'm gonna say, heads up, another one coming around the corner. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Maya.
How is that one looking?
Pretty rough.
Oh, well, sounds good. I'm gonna hit it.
Yes, you hit it.
Punch right towards the gullet.
Okay, still standing, but that was probably almost half of itself.
I don't know. Aiming through the intestines.
Specifically for the intestines.
Did she find them?
You're gross.
Not the abdomen, but the intestines.
Yep.
You hit in that general area. Still standing though.
Okay. I am going to punch its nose.
Okay. And you punch its nose, and it collapses down to the ground.
What is it, a fucking shark?
Zombie
Yes.
sharks confirmed.
Zombie land shark.
Actually, I fought that in my other campaign. Not pleasant.
Land sharks or zombie land sharks?
Zombie land shark.
Well, yay! I've knocked down 2.
Aren't you special?
I am. Okay. I will just watch it crumple to the ground.
Okay.
Do you look really satisfied? Happy that you killed its intestines?
Yes. And I'm gonna take a movement.
Take a movement.
Take one movement.
There.
That's quite a movement.
It is quite a movement. That is a big movement.
All right.
I mean, it's only 40 feet.
Yeah. No. It's
Why are you
pretty
so
long though.
fast?
Anyway.
I have more.
Ooh.
Is it? Do you have a lot of movement, or do you get to dash?
I have a lot of movement.
Okay.
45.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for Maya.
Yes, it is.
Lilith, what are you doing?
Okay. I don't think that I can move. Oh! Oh, it did work. Okay. I couldn't move me earlier. Because my computer's being stupid. Alright, but I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that one. 25. Ooh, a nat 20. What do you do for nat 20s? Okay. Wait, I should have rolled the 20 separately. Okay, 12 damage and 11 damage. Okay, that's it.
Hello?
What's a
Because
push to talk?
because Maya keeps running headlong into danger, she's gonna get attacked again.
Yep.
I am oddly okay with this.
Your hit points are. You're gonna get those 7 hit points taken away. Your rosy cheeks will leave.
18
I'm
to hit,
okay with that. Armor class.
so that hits.
Yeah.
12 points. And how about 18 to hit?
Is that also versus armor class? If it was.
That is 14 total. And dex save?
There.
Are you talking to everyone?
I might
No,
be talking
he's
to
talking
everyone.
to himself.
The other one is just it can't. It can't. It just can't.
Great success.
It is stuck.
Has it given up yet?
I mean, like, there's still some like creaking as it tries to push, but it's yeah. You're not entirely sure you can demoralize a zombie, but if you can, all right. That's it for them.
I don't
My
think
turn?
they heard that.
Yep.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I'll dash.
But there's no snow.
Wait, that's on my turn.
I see what you did there. I appreciated that.
Okay,
I want to actually use my bonus action to transfer the Hunter's Mark too.
cool.
That's it though.
All right, Bungdo.
Alright, I'm gonna produce flame again.
Okay.
This guy hates fire so.
Yeah, this guy has literally taken all his damage to fire.
Phil,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
With
Fall
fire.
through the chest.
Okay, and so just out of nowhere, this fireball comes whizzing, it just detonates on the thing, and yeah, there's not much chest or anything above left. When the smoke clears, it's just keeled over and smoking. It's barely recognizable as a humanoid body. Okay, so
I high five Bungdo.
there is still the other
Bungdo's
one
just
trapped.
smiling. Bungdo ready to produce flame.
And this one is pretty well trapped. It's not going anywhere.
We're not leaving it like this. I'm taking my fucking anvil.
I want to burn it to death.
Are we still in initiative?
I would say no.
Okay, I put the bonfire under that one.
That's at the coffin.
What?
That's at the coffin.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Produce
All of
flame.
those.
Putting the bonfire underneath the last one.
Oh, okay.
Your anvil might be hot.
I shall help with the fire producing.
I am going to take a healing potion.
I'm gonna walk over here to the other side of this and take a seat and just watch the show.
Okay. So you watch the 3 resident pyros of the party just turn the body inside and the coffin itself to ash. It's a slow, methodical process, and every once in a while you can still hear the like it's trying to struggle its way out, but no such luck. Eventually, the anvil just sort of thumps down to the pavement.
I'll look over to Maya and say, there better not be a dent in my anvil.
I hope your anvil isn't weak enough to get a dent from falling like a foot.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna chill up here for a bit. Until my anvil
Okay.
cools down.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean the soot off.
My eyes widen in amazement because I've never seen that spell before.
That's what happens when you remember to choose your pact. Pact boon.
Okay.
My appreciation for Lilith grows.
Aww.
Lily to you, mister.
Can I look around while I'm up here and see if I see anything? Like, because I have a little bit higher advantage point.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Close.
Close to what?
Read what you did.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a real shit modifier too.
And yet you did roll higher.
Eh.
I'm gonna send my bird up to
Okay.
14.
Okay.
One more.
Get a penguin walk over to my steed and climb up.
Okay.
Why are you penguin walking?
Cause 20 feet of movement speed.
Oh, because you're slow.
Yeah, he's slow. He's He's over encumbered and cannot run, but he kind of can run.
Just not very fast.
Yeah. All right. So as you're kind of surveying things, you are able to pick out from your high vantage point, both of you really, because bird and rooftop. There are a few distinct groups of humanoids that all seem to be converging toward the main road that leads north and south through town. Those that have already made it to the road seem to be headed north, directly toward the face of the mountain.
Are they zombies or are they moving like the zombies or are they moving like people?
Your best guess is it's probably more groups of slaves and slavers.
Ah.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's kind of early evening.
Okay.
Is it dark?
It is not dark yet.
All my attacks should have been at disadvantage. Whoops.
Okay. It's all good.
I thought it was dark out.
It's all right. But yeah, so you probably have another 3, maybe 4 hours of sunlight. But you see all these figures beginning to already sort of converge toward the mountain to the north.
Should we follow them?
Did you say could you or should you?
I said to the group, should we?
I don't trust this. I feel like they're up to no good.
I really want a short rest.
You
Yeah.
could probably get one while we're waiting for the anvil to cool off. Fuck, stupid
How-
mic.
It's gonna take an hour for it to burn?
No, for the anvil to cool off.
How long is the line?
Yeah, I know,
Like,
long lines.
It's not a line so much as you can see these different kind of small groups, each making their way to the main road. So you see maybe 3 or 4 groups of 3 or 4 humanoids. Each.
Is it just continuous? Like it looks like it'll go on for a bit.
Well, the one thing worth noting, I guess, is all of the forms that look like people or something like that in the city seem to be doing this all at once.
I guess I'll say we probably should find shelter soon. The undead are probably coming out. Looks like they're all retreating.
Maybe we should see if this happens tomorrow.
Didn't the slavers said it happened every day? Wait, are they going towards or away from the castle?
Towards.
Oh, right, because for the night they do.
Yeah. We should probably find shelter.
Whatever happened to that kid that we found?
He's probably in the same place.
I think we just left him.
Yeah, I think you guys kind of left all the civs together, I would say, like probably back at the first like little shack house where you met Miles in your most recent visit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't remember what had happened to him. So.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever specifically said, but he probably wouldn't just kind of follow into the face of danger like that either. So
Okay.
I don't know, we could go back there.
Rest for the night and then come back in the morning, take over the castle.
No.
Why?
Why what?
Why no?
Because things? We can scout out, but we're not taking over the castle.
Oh no, just
Oh,
just look.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe
okay
we
with that,
should-
just the way he worded it, no.
You wouldn't want to take it over tomorrow.
No. Fuck that.
We gotta hurry. I
Why?
remind you of my dream.
I'm not in any hurry. I
What
don't
is
think you
it?
ever mentioned your dream, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
there was kind of a conversation about it.
Oh, that's right.
it's not very useful if we're all dead.
Yep.
What
That's
is
why I
it
said we
that-
rest first.
You
what
can
is it
go
that
in. I'm not going into my death.
I said we rest first.
I'm still not going into my death.
I think we might need a bit more experience.
Yeah, I think there's a few other things we need to take care of
Lilith
first.
says, "What's experience?"
I mean, just experience fighting these things, knowledge.
Well, we know there's mind flayers,
Lilith's
and
very
only
funky.
Lilith has experience fighting or anywhere at all dealing with mind flayers.
We know there are mind flayers in the castle.
Wait,
Well,
you
that there are
said
mind
it.
flayers around.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they're associated to whatever's in the castle.
What was the thing that Bungdo has to do? Whatever spell was cast.
Huh?
What?
Wasn't it Bungdo that had like? What was it?
It was.
Gaius. Like we need to
So
actively be looking.
you do need to be progressing toward the goal of recovering this old book for Blackwell.
Yes.
How long
Or
do you-
I don't want to find out what happens.
More or less.
Does anybody know find object?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Isn't that a druid spell?
I don't know.
'Cause
Sure.
Yes.
Bongdo should be able to just, should be able to just learn it. For short, long rest.
Find object?
Yeah.
That would be extremely useful in finding something like a book.
Alright, yeah.
Locate object.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a druid spell. I know locate creature is, so it should be.
Yeah.
Bard, cleric, druid, paladin, ranger, wizard.
Anyways, do we want to take a short rest first before we head out?
Like I said, I'm not leaving until we pick up my anvil, and that's going to be hot from all the fire. So I would assume it's probably going to be a short rest for us to let it cool down anyway.
Okay. Short rest it is.
Okay,
We should probably end around now.
that's what I was thinking.
10:15.
What?
So that's where we'll pick it up next time. You guys progressed outside of the building you were in before.
Okay, Spruce Flip again.
She said we
Can
did-
I use some pit die before?
I'm already doing it. Alright, I'm maxed. Hooray, I'm up on a building.
Best practice, though, you probably want to wait until the DM says you successfully complete a short rest
Eh,
before
I can
you use
always
your
go
hit
back.
dice.
We
But-
agree, so we did it.
But yeah, no, you're good.
That's why I asked.
I know. I was talking to Taylor.
Oh, I know.
Okay, talk to you guys later.
See you, Phil.
That's it.